guessing he's doing his magic thing tonight again.
I don't know.
Did he
Anyway,
actually do that on Friday?
good evening. We're back once again, like a renegade. No, we're not. Yep. Tonight should hopefully be the final night of this fucking part of the adventure, because getting bored of it now. The Murdur Cru has made its way to Parnast and on to the Skyreach Castle. They wandered around. They met a figure from their past. They met another name from their past that they'd never met before, and then politely excused themselves. They wandered around a bit more. They found a dragon, decided that discretion was the better part of valor, and fucked the fuck off. And then they met a fucking giant. And apparently, this giant is kind of pissed off with everything that's going on in his castle and wants it back. So, the giant's apparently going to go and kill the dragon. And that's about the last I remember. So, we take up tonight with the Murdur Cru standing in the room with the giant discussing their plans.
I feel like we're the CIA of Dungeons and Dragons. We just sneak in, ferment rebellion, and fuck off. Make some money along the way.
We've completely changed tack over the last, 2-3 months?
To be fair, you never used to do it quietly. It was just like, we just wander in, kill the fuck out of everything and leave.
But also, to be fair, we were
It's like still at the
standing outside
CIA.
this room debating whether we're going to kill him or not. And now he's helping us.
We walked in the room and went, this guy's a bit big. I don't know if this is a good idea.
You look smaller in a keyhole.
Are we going
Excuse
to
me, mate,
survive this?
You look smaller when we're
Probably
peeping
not.
on you.
I know I have very good hearing. I heard everything you said. Squish, 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 squish.
So Torlin
Just-
has traps?
I'm just wondering where this ballista's pointed to.
Out the window?
There's like a... It's actually on the ceiling of the tower. It's a two-dimensional... You're in a room, the ballista's not in the room with you, the ballista's on the roof, it's just...
Kronk.
Can we take that down for the dragon?
No,
Will
it's fine.
the dragon notice?
That's a giant's hand cannon. You
Get
just pick
that.
up.
It's a normal-sized crossbow.
Get that
That's
cannon.
bolt thrower.
Bitches love cannons.
So what he's up to? What he is gonna do?
Oh, I say we go down, murder, fuck people, because that's what we do.
Our old style of working.
But
Oh, we're gonna the secret signal, weren't we?
I need to know which ones you're going to attack and things so I can bring up the right character sheets. So
We're gonna Team America secret signal.
Well, I think the plan we were saying last week was something like leave the wizards alone, kind of booby trap their door if possible.
Yep.
And kill other guys and hope the wizards don't notice. And if the wizards do notice, hopefully we have a couple of rounds before they actually jump us. Because I'm going to go with the fight with the wizards. It's going to be loud and noisy, and everyone's going to know about it.
So we try and quietly kill the carpet.
It's not going to be that quiet, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, right. So which room are you going for?
The one with the
Okay.
suspicious rug.
Magic.
You're going to the one with the suspicious rug.
And
Okay.
the was it 2 drakes and the half dragon, half something
Before
else?
before we go in and attack, we set traps. I'll set traps.
Oh, that's what I was going to check. How long does that last?
How long does your weapon?
I think it's an hour.
Spider-Man.
It won't last that long, but
Okay, so you're going into there. And so you're getting Blagoth, giant cunt.
We never asked his name. He is just giant cunt.
Our new mate, and him and his ogres are gonna go deal with the larger of the issues. We'll deal with the bigger problems.
Right. Okay. So.
We'll deal wide,
Blagothus
and you'll deal high.
is going for the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. So,
We're going
This
for
was
the
an
minion.
even split of duties, you know. Giant takes a
Okay.
dragon, we deal with the people.
Trying to get some ogres to help us, but he said no.
Yeah.
so I deal with dragon. You guys take out the peons.
The little people, yes. We will do this, Sir Giant.
And do you want to launch your attack?
An hour?
I have no sense of time. How long
Yeah,
is
should
that?
we see fantasy watches, eh?
Oh, sir, our sundials to.
Get your ogres ready. Go down and fight the dragon. When you're ready,
Like,
we'll
I
go
think
down.
the
Are we
dragon...
just are we just lining this guy up to do all the fighting?
No, he's taking the dragon.
Like, we'll get fucking murder fucked by the dragon, whereas he says he can take it.
I feel like him attacking the dragon probably noisier.
Well,
enough. You need
it's
some
going
reason
to
of
take them as long to get down to the dragon as it will take for us lot to get downstairs and get ready. So just have them attack the dragons
Yeah.
straight now, and we'll go downstairs. I don't think we really need much prep time.
It was either that.
Is that you're basically advocating 3, 2, 1, go?
Like
Pretty
now.
much.
Reach
that-
the back, guys.
It was either 3, 2, 1, go, or if you hear a peal of lightning, go.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
want to cast Glyph of Warding.
How long would-
In which case,
This is Caldron asking this. How long will it take you guys to get down to the dragon?
Time, not my
it
strong.
only took you like 5 minutes, if that.
Mm.
Like, it's a
Yeah.
big castle, but it's not a 5-minute walk.
In that case, it's going to be about the same length of time for us to get the just cast stuff and then jump into the room. It's going to take about the same length of time.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do fist in the middle, break on 3.
Oh, gee.
Throw him in the door.
Okay.
Throw Rurik through the door.
Blagothus just sort of stands up, pushes himself up out of his seat, goes over, grabs the ballista. No, he doesn't grab the ballista.
Shoulder mounts the bolt thrower.
No, goes over, picks up what you thought was like a bit of furniture, but it's his hammer.
It's hammer time.
Yeah.
Hammer my penis.
And then sort of like wanders over to the door there. Like, get it done then. And carries on walking out the door.
I like his style. Let's go, lads.
How do we get back downstairs?
We magically reappear when the DM moves us.
You have to, no, you've got control. You have to walk all the way over to the staircase over here.
I don't want to.
Oh, God.
But what I'll actually do, it'll go, you make your way to the staircase and you wander down the stairs, and then you go to here.
Much easier.
And that's much easier because, it's like I'd set this up before. You emerge into the lower courtyard, the shelter of the upper deck. The doors to your north lead to where, people were before.
Wow, this has been slow as fuck.
Yeah.
There we go.
Slowly loading.
Oh, pardon me.
I can see stuff, although it's a bit pixelated, is
There
it?
we go. Fuzzy Wuzzy
Yeah,
gone.
it took a
Oh,
took
hold
a
on.
while to unpick
I'll maybe zoom in a bit.
Mine's loaded quite fast.
Yeah, to be fair, mine was done ages ago.
Hang on, I'm just going to refresh mine.
It's almost like I spent 400 quid on a new computer to fucking cope with this shit.
I can't see Caldron
Sometimes needs must.
Can't see Caldron.
or Torlin.
Hello? I'm right there.
Yeah,
I can only see 3 characters on my map.
they're all right next to each other.
They're right in the middle of.
I don't.
Hold on, I'll just
no.
refresh. It might be fucking lag and shit.
That's better. It's finally caught up with itself.
Yeah, everyone's there as far as I can tell.
I'll just refresh it.
So the plan is through the big doors in front of us, web off the doors to the north, and attack through the doors.
Yeah.
Oh, was there not guys or noises from the other door that on the opposite side?
I can't remember.
It's locked. I think it's all
In
we
that
need.
one. Was it locked, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one opposite was locked.
It was locked.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go like web off up here, and then boot this door down, Lord's Alliance motherfuckers, and unload on the carpet.
Oh, I was trying to move a token, but
God damn.
I was trying to move a token there, but it's part of the fucking map. It's like, well,
Alright, they're all there now. It just took a little while.
okay.
That's the plan in a nutshell, is it? Yeah.
I've got a glyph of Warden which explodes when people walk over it. Which I'd like to drop.
Yeah, go for that.
Just on the way, like between us and the wizards.
You can just put it straight outside
Okay,
the door.
lay your traps.
Run out and die.
And then tell me what they are.
I don't have any, so.
I may need to find some sort of token that I can use for this. So what are you trying to do? Some sort of
Shenanigans.
Athos is groped Rurik, giving him bardic inspiration.
Always the
Yes. Shit.
Join us, brother.
And Caldron, at the same time that Torlin does whatever he's doing, will cast web over the doorway that the wizards are on the other side of.
Right, so your cast. What was that? A glyph of what? Sorry?
Warding.
A glyph of warding. Why is it saying purchase? I thought I'd purchased those. Fuck off. Right, from the web, a glyph. Well, that doesn't help.
Check you.
So you're doing a. Where are you putting that glyph? Is that where you drew out? Yeah.
The green square, yeah, it's like 10 foot.
And is a 10-foot glyph? Is it?
Yep. 10-foot
Supposed
diameter.
to be? Is it supposed to be round?
Just says cover an area no larger than 10 feet in diameter. So I guess it's round because diameter is circles.
So there's your glyph. And you're doing what to the
web. So across the doorway. It might slow them down. It might do absolutely fucking nothing.
which is the webs fill a 20-foot cube from the point. Don't use that hand action. Don't use that hand action.
No, this is the one. This is the staff. This is the big one.
I'm not talking about that one.
It's fully charged and it's used its load. Okay.
It's white sticky load all over the door.
Let's go look for.
Looking for sprays of spider webs.
That's not very good. I don't really have anything. Do you want to just draw a 20-foot cube around that sort of, because it's. Also, I thought I turned off the draw on map thing for players, so clearly that doesn't fucking work.
Good. Don't take away our penises.
I wouldn't touch them, mate. do. Okay. So, you set up there, and you are going to... and you're just going to boot that door in.
Should we boot it in or sneak your way in and then
Just
get
open the
close?
door and walk in like we should be there, and then unleash.
Well, if we get surprised, we just boot the door open, large alliance motherfuckers, you know?
Well, we can get the surprise just walking in because they won't. Hopefully, won't expect us to attack if we just kind of walk in and just go.
Nobody expects the Murdur Cru Inquisition.
Have we had a look at what's in the other room?
It's locked.
Honestly, I'm not fucking walking in the door.
We don't have a fucking room.
The one behind us is locked.
I know it's locked, but what's in it? Could we perceive it or?
Ah,
You didn't hear anything the last time you looked at it.
Okay.
You heard nothing but the sounds of silence.
I was clicked on my fucking thing and it didn't fucking work. It's a good roll as well.
Jesus.
Bullshit.
That is some mid-table
Oh,
shit.
fucking Greg! Fucking gimped.
I rolled an 18, it didn't work. Oh man, I got 5. Fuck's sake.
Guess who's dying first?
In order to... You did roll 18 after I clicked it, but it obviously didn't register for some reason. I'll be not a dick.
It's bullshit, man.
And Athel's got 19. So who's missing?
No one.
Torlin,
I've done
Athel's.
For some reason, Tarlin's at the top.
Yeah.
On the
That
left.
hasn't ordered yet. No,
I think
I'm not entirely sure why.
I go first.
There's clearly some sort of feature that I had enabled that was working is no longer working.
Kind of how features work, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm guessing it's a Microsoft thing.
There was that recent update, wasn't there?
Yeah. Well, I know it shouldn't affect this though. Right. So
That's Microsoft.
that was primarily just for the surprise round. Now, are you beating the door open or walking in?
Don't know. What's Athel's doing? Because he's first on the list.
Just let him walk in, cover any.
Runic gets thrown through the door.
That's pretty much what I was thinking of doing.
There I go.
Suicide
What's
bomb.
lights, motherfuckers?
Wait till he gets in amongst them.
Yeah. Gets wrapped up in the carpet.
So 1, 5, 10. Yeah, that should work. So is it Athel's to go then?
Yeah, I guess. Go for it, buddy.
Steps up to the door, opens the door, walks into the room like he owns the place because you know it's Athel's. He thinks he does.
Okay, so
Actually, what's his movement? That's a good question.
I think I've actually moved the door out of there already, so haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can go through it. So yeah, 15. These guys don't know I'm evil yet, so I'll stand here.
I mean, technically, you're not evil.
Don't know yet the antithesis of them.
And then.
So what I'll do is everyone can take their move into position. I'll let you take your one action all at the same time.
We don't want to move into position.
Yeah.
Fucking Athel's in there. Nobody wants to go in that fucking room for a minute or so.
What's that? What's the
Well, if you don't want to go in, that's fine. If you're not moving in, then that's your move into position.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's very much a 1-2. He's going to thunderclap, and while they're all going, "What the fuck's going on?" We're going to run in and drop axes on their heads.
Right, okay, so if that's what's going to happen, then that action of the thunderclap will be them rolling for initiative, and you won't get your surprise action.
This is surprise enough, I think. I mean, Keldron could lob a
Yeah.
spell in if he wants. So,
Yeah, those of us with ranged abilities could be ready. So as soon as he
Yeah.
goes, douche, we go, woomph.
I could toss an axe. Blah blah blah.
yeah. We'll stay outside and throw things.
So if
at
you're
them.
staying outside, that's fine. Just remember your lines of sight.
Yeah.
Totally.
I've got dwarfs in front of me.
Yeah,
Tell me
that's
what.
right. There's 2 dwarfs there. It's fine.
It's over our heads. It's fine.
They're elves. We got platforms.
Okay,
Steady your aim.
so
Steady
Athels
beyond.
then.
Athos has thought about what he's going to do, and he's gonna do that.
Go to my little friend. Oh, it's
I can't remember what Thunderwave does. So
aggressive.
Constitution save for everything within how far
15.
15 feet.
of him?
Yeah.
Thus, I was outside the
The
room.
room.
Not his best roll.
No.
What? 2 1s in there. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Does he have
Should have bardically inspired himself before doing this shit.
Just cup the balls and go in the room.
That's fine. And then this is quite useful because there's other things I can roll from here. That guard. Where's the guard trait gone? Oh,
If only, like, you know,
Oh, yeah, what's the point?
ooh.
only got to level up, you could have done a level 4.
Yeah, it has. Oh no, yeah, he doesn't have it yet, does he?
Oh man.
And anyone who failed the thing,
So anyone that fails takes full damage, yeah?
And gets blown into the walls.
yeah, and gets pushed back 10 feet.
I mean, the carpet comes to
And the
top.
successful one, they take half damage and aren't pushed.
And half damage is 7. Is that right? 13
Say
damage.
yes.
And oh crap, I can't count. And so there's that. Just move that number out of the way because it's. I'll leave it there. Right. And then that takes. Okay. So that's that. Axis.
I'm going to shoot. Well, my action is going to shoot a couple of arrows into the carpet.
If it is indeed a monster.
Yeah.
You know what? For shits and giggles, you've got no idea if it's actually dangerous or not. There's just a rug there.
You get blown back by the explosion.
I thought I did it already.
No, we don't know. We just saw it and assumed it was a monster. We know it's a monster. We know it's a monster, but the characters don't actually.
Your characters do not know that it's a monster.
What happened to the explosion? Did it make it go do anything?
It would have taken some damage. It might not have. Well,
But did it like flinch?
if it did, well, if it moved, there would have just been shockwave because everything should in the room.
Yeah, you've got no clue. From your character's perception, you've got no fucking clue. There was a rug. I described it as a big rug that covered the whole the whole width of the doorway, and was like sort of 10 feet into the room. That's all you know is that there's a rug there.
Did it go out? No.
It's a fucking rug.
And technically, we're doing these attacks almost simultaneously.
Pretty much simultaneously. So
That's a shame because
You'd be releasing arrows and noticing the rug and going, "Oh balls!"
shit, that was pro.
the rug flinches.
So yeah, I'll fire one into each of the dragons on either side of
Into the guard drakes. Okay.
into the guards. So I need. So the first one, 19.
That will definitely hit and does 8 damage to. Hold on. So I've taken the one on the south. Yeah.
Yeah, and then do north.
Hold on. Why didn't that damage come off of him?
Because he's cheating.
Yeah.
Sorry, the damage didn't come off the other guy either.
Cheating bastards! I think the GM is trying to kill us.
No, I think I just forgot to hit return. No. Right. And this guy then takes another 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my other arrow, 15.
Why are you rolling at disadvantage?
We're not in combat. We're not in combat yet.
Who?
So the other one's actually a 26. So was that a crit?
No, I got +9.
Yeah, it's got plus.
Nowhere near.
It'll come up
Ridiculous
in green
archer.
if it's a crit.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, the one on the one on the south is in combat, but the one to the north got blown back, so he's out of.
Oh, so he gets 26.
So were you shooting one into each of them?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Because obviously he's now split up quite a bit.
I thought we were doing it on the bloom, so they're not knocked back yet.
I think he'd be flying backwards as you're taking the shot. So
The 15 still hits.
Hit him.
Okay.
Charging up, I suppose. We can all
Rulik.
I am going to chuck a hand axe. Eat this guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
Are we doing this with advantage or?
No.
Okay. 16.
16.
8.
Hits. You hear a bellowing roar from elsewhere in the castle.
And I take it we've not got any movement out of this.
No, I'm giving you an attack because you were using your movements to get into position. So
happy days. No problem.
Haldron.
is it just attack? No bonus actions, just
Yeah, pretty much.
right, go. Raises his hand and does a ray of frost. We'll say the guy that's still in combat with Athos, since the other one flew away.
That's a 5 foot wide beam, isn't it?
No, ray of frost is point to point.
Point to point.
Yeah, it's basically.
Oh, it's just okay. Roll to cast, hit, whichever it is.
Do the thing.
That'd be a miss.
Yeah.
That would be a miss, yeah. He does not quite make it. Torlin.
I would like to cast Guardian of Faith. That doesn't mean anything at all. Makes a large spectral guardian appear within 30 feet. 10, 20, 30. Here.
I've got to find an icon for it.
Yeah.
What does your Guardian of Faith look like?
It's a pretty angel.
Angels. Specifically a pretty angel.
Yes, I would like a pretty anime girl angel, please. She's my waifu.
No, you're getting
The guy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
You're getting Bob.
yeah, you're getting David Body and ass.
Yeah. I'll take it. Fuck is that? It's so tiny. Did I say large spectral guardian? So I don't know what that means for size wise.
Is it size large? Sorry, I don't have.
Large. Capital L.
Oh, mate.
Guardian of Faith. A large spectral guardian.
Just how much spells does Torlin have? Fucking hell.
Endless fucking spells.
Oh, but he just dinged into you, so.
Yeah, that's my 4th level spell gone though.
Okay, well.
I think Caldron's already used his.
Right,
No,
so
I've still got it.
Hey.
what sheriff is? Okay. Just put him to that size. So any creature hostile to that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time in a turn must take a dex throw.
15.
I take 20 damage.
Half as much successful. Right. Okay. But it's when it moves. So they have to move. Okay. Right, so that's your one. And then it is
What was your lead with that?
technically back to Athils, but first of all,
That guy's roll initiative.
If we led with the Spectral Guardian, then boof, they have moved.
Thought this all happened at the same time.
So you just summon something with more health than you've got.
okay.
The
Can I
rug's rolled. The rug's rolled. Shit.
Fucking carpet.
Is this fucking Aladdin?
That way.
I can show you a world. Hell.
I'm trying to see if it's got a movement.
Is it a flying carpet mimic?
It's not a mimic.
Oh, I'm sad now. An enchanted carpet.
It's a dragon in disguise. Ah! Bye, Athels. Sorry, Athels.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Dave can reroll Athels Jr.
The rug moves to there and makes a smother attack on. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more here. And we'll make a smothering attack on someone. Not sure who. Let's see. Torlin. So that's
by carpet.
attack 18. The creatures.
Title of a lesson on sex tape.
Right.
Why are you all covered in carpet burns? Don't ask.
Not as fun as you think it would be.
So you're. So make the attack that hits. So you're grappled with an escape DC of 13. So let's go into there and go. You're grappled.
I have no resistance to this.
No, so you basically you're currently grappled, and then on your turn you can make a check to escape.
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
No.
Oh.
You need to hulk out.
Yeah. The Borathil's gloves.
Yeah, I think I'm reading that correctly. So you are currently grappled. Now it's Athel's.
Do
it again.
No one's in the room.
Yeah, my thing doesn't.
You're leaving me all fucked. I'm a bard. I'm not that good.
You're a battle bard, you're fine.
He swoops in a little bit further into the room, because why not?
Just like a kill.
And to be clear, the rug isn't actually taking up the space at the door. It's now smothering
Yeah, it's taking space.
Torlin.
Right.
It's basically just wrapping itself around Torlin. Exactly.
Again.
Fuck it.
This one's only level 2. It's still done as much damage as the first level 3 one did.
Yeah.
It's a 15-foot diameter centered on himself, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it only catches 2 of them.
Or does it?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Sorry, that one.
15-foot cube
Is that
originating.
window going? Right, so... ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, so it's only the adjacent squares.
And that one's fine.
I think spectral.
So-
Anyway, here.
With the pushback again on failed saves.
Come past my
Well, that's
Regard
kind of
to you.
awkward. Well, that's a bit shit.
You've killed them.
How much damage does that Guardian do?
20.
20.
20. Yeah, flat 20.
On a failed dex save.
Oh, yeah. Dex 15. Would he have it? How can he dex save while being thrown away, having failed a dex save?
Ninja!
A con save, rather.
Well, it's a constitution save that he failed.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to you to figure that one out.
You
That
fucking
guy
dick.
passed,
Why you
so it
corrected you?
takes... and then that guy passed, so he takes 8. So Resmir's kind of stunned as to what the fuck's happened. It's like basically assholes have just sort of wandered into the room, and before anyone's had a chance to say hi, it's just gone and shit's hit the fan, and some fucking giant fucking spectrally angels appeared.
Apparently the rug was alive the whole fucking time. Who knew?
Yeah, who'd have thunk it? Bonus actions or
No, only as...
Gives him the finger.
Yeah. Oh, no, you can't use... Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
There's no bonus actions you can actually use.
oh, access.
Absolutely. Bomb.
So the rug's not there, essentially. It's now wrapped around Torlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Did that Drake get cut by my guardian, by the way?
It did, yeah.
Yay. So a picture.
So that's 20 of its damage used.
Yep. Another 40 left to go.
Fucking hell, man.
Is the Guardian a physical thing, or is it just kind of a
Spectral.
spectral?
Yeah, it's
It's a
spectral.
spectral apparition.
Help.
Help! Help!
I will put Hunter's Mark on the whatchamacallit?
I don't know.
The carpet. That's what it
Oh
is.
god. Is he gonna shoot me in the carpet?
No, I'm gonna attack it with my sword.
I'm still inside the fucking carpet.
No, it's wrapping around you. Wrapping. It's not wrapped.
No, it's wrapped around him. It's grappling him.
So basically, if you hit it, you hit Torlin as well.
You can take it.
Find a...
Oh, you were my
I
friend.
suppose you would pretty much need to kill it before you'd harm him.
Yeah.
Just stabs through
Can you
it.
not
Takes
just
the
grab
damage.
like a clutch of it and start like cutting at it?
I'll tell you what.
It is marked.
Yeah, fuck, I'm just gonna attack it with my swords.
And you all
Okay.
got Athel's
Roll a hit.
want to die.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's
Five
fucking
first
stab the
attack.
healer.
not much.
Nope, does not do anything.
Doesn't be my arm either, you prick.
Exactly. This one, I'm saying this is easy. My second attack action.
That does.
No, that hits. So that does...
The worst
okay,
thing is,
Torlin
here's
take 4... Okay, so Torlin take 4 damage.
Yay! armor. I'm wearing a
And,
carpet.
Ah, you fucker! Stop stabbing me!
And the carpet takes an extra 2 as well.
Carpet takes an extra 2. Okay, Torlin take an extra point of damage.
No, because it's from Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. I'm not marked.
Doesn't make any difference.
Doesn't it just do magical damage or something?
Yeah, it does
Nope.
magical damage.
No.
It might be magical, but take another point of damage.
Torlin's
I'm
getting
not
bugged.
marked. It's a target that's marked. I'm not marked.
The rug has an ability, take a point of damage.
I don't like this
Ah.
rug.
If only I had fireball.
And then my bonus action I've used already, so that's me.
Please, stop.
It's like, what?
I don't do any damage with my sword. You're all right.
Okay. It's Mr. Resmir's turn.
Mrs. Resmere.
Sorry, Miss Resmir. Yes, that's
I
correct,
made
of
that
course.
mistake last week
Get it right.
many times. The assumptions of genders and all that.
Just fucking sexist.
Hey, have I got spells? No.
Ooh. Okay, so Resmir will make a great sword attack against
I wonder who.
Athels.
Ooh.
I like how all this time Dave's not here. We've looked after his character, made sure he's got into situations where he does his work, but he's not likely to die.
What's
He's
his
like,
armor class?
Fuck it.
18.
That does not hit.
Ooh.
Jammy bastard.
And he will also. See, it's always really. How many actions do they get?
It's an alien xenomorph. It's got 9. What?
Run. And you're all dead.
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun?
Time to roll new characters.
Let's go with. He'll just make a second attack with the great sword.
Axis pulls a
Wow.
Seth and vanishes near the
And
door.
still manages to miss.
Everything resets and everything is good.
Shadow meld for the fucking win.
Okay, and this guard drake that's left over here.
FYI, Caldron does have a spell that's essentially shadow meld as well.
Of course you do.
Moves in and goes to attack Athels.
You're in trouble.
Makes a bite, so that takes 11 damage.
You need to do it. I don't think I can. Nope.
Yeah, fucked.
Somebody else is measuring the angel. That guy should make a deck save.
D.
Yep.
What's the
From the
what's the
center.
distance?
10 foot. Smudge.
From where he was to where he went, he triggered.
Triggered.
What was this?
15.
15. Didn't kill him. So Athel still takes 11 points of damage.
Bugger.
And then the second attack, so he makes an attack with his tail as well, misses.
Smack.
There are more sounds of fighting and rumbling from beneath your feet, and you can actually feel the building, like the whole castle, shaking violently. And it,
We
like,
might win this fight. The castle may crash because everyone else is killed by the dragon.
and whilst although it's only been a few seconds, you can feel that the vibrations under your feet are different to what has been happening previously.
While we were just flying?
No, whilst you were just sort of wandering around, you had that sort of like, you knew what the feeling under your feet felt like, and it feels like there's been a shift to that sort of thing.
We're lurching.
No, I'd make you make a dexterity saving throw for that.
It would be
It's not
difficult for me
sudden
right
turn,
now.
it's a drift. Someone's drifting the castle.
Rurik.
Fucking handbrake turn.
That song playing like
I.
Fast and Furious. It.
Are these fives? Yeah. 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25. And I'm going to unload on the guy beside me.
Okay, roll a hit.
Just shove me takes 20 damage.
No, it's only the first time he moves into it.
Oh. On his turn, I think.
Right. Okay, so that guy is no, that's poisoned. It's diseased. Fuck it. Hold on, that's the wrong
You
one.
killed the wrong
Why'd
one.
you kill my angel?
I didn't think I did that one.
It's rude.
Sorry,
Oh.
I hit the other attack by accident.
That's why you killed my guardian.
No, I can't pick the token. Because it was covering the other token, so I couldn't click on it. Okay.
Last movement then is for 30.
You've got advantage in Athels.
What I've got.
Yep, you've got advantage on Athel.
That's a 19, that's a crit.
You could take him out.
The second attack. Oh!
Oh,
Is that a crit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a waste. That guy only had 1 health left.
Seriously?
Kill. It's not.
I mean, it's a proper kill. I mean, it's definitely one of those.
yeah.
Yay!
Spatter.
Thank you so much. I am glad I was here for that.
Yep. That's a real shame, that one, because that's fucking 19 damage and a critical hit
Like you're
for 1. I mean, the guy's totally fucking dead. He's dead with a dead thing. Deader than brown corduroy. But, yep, he did.
He's basically like the Drake.
Bonus action?
Hit him, and at the same time, Rurik's turned up and just lopped his head off.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do. Oh,
Okay.
wait, hang on.
Caldron.
No, definitely nothing I can do.
Yeah, Caldron.
10, 15,
Leave the carpet alone.
I'd like to tell you, Axis, I appreciate that you at least tried.
I'm not touching that carpet.
Why is it not working?
Ow! Ow! Who's poking me?
Axis stabbed it. There were some cries from a dwarf. I'm just leaving that alone. I'm staying the fuck away. So Caldron runs in there, raises a wand, points it at the half drake, whatever the fuck that creature actually is, and you know what?
The half black dragon.
It's a half black dragon. All right. will burn the entire power of his wand.
A 7th level magic missile.
7.
So it's done that 9 times.
But 9d4 plus 27.
It's done only 1 dice for each dart, but there's 9 darts. So it's 4 damage for each dart.
36 damage.
That's fucking maximum damage.
No, the maximum damage would have been another 9 on top of that.
Yeah.
It's D4 plus 1.
You rolled 3.
Ah, sorry, yeah.
You rolled a 3. Okay, so 36 damage, you say. What sort of damage is it?
Force.
Force, yeah.
Jedi
Force
mind.
damage, okay.
And because I've just used all the charges for that.
It's
Fuck, you're
fucked.
gonna be charged my wand, boys.
No, I need to roll a d20, and on a roll of a 1, the wand is
Yeah.
gone. It's destroyed.
It no died. Yay.
Died 9 times.
Just check
It just
that.
died a little death. It's fine.
Fucking believe that. Blam!
Fucking unload a shotgun.
Okay.
Not only you splooged on the fucking walls, you know, fucking unloaded the. Yeah, that what?
Innocent dragonborn woman.
That's it's quite a lot of damage. And on that, Resmir will use one of its legendary actions,
Oh god.
Run away.
and it will
Retaliate.
cast darkness. Oh, hold on. Attack. Only one legendary option can use at a time, only at the end of another creature's turn. Okay, sorry. Gotta wait until you finish your turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Don't do it.
Yeah, because I can't do anything else.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Resmir will cast Darkness. There's a 15-foot radius of magical darkness extends from basically not from the center of her, from the center of Drury. So basically 15 feet around Drury.
Most of the room.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
most of it in the room.
The darkness lasts as long as Resmir maintains concentration. A creature with dark vision cannot see through this darkness, and no natural light can illuminate it. If any of the area overlaps an area of light created by a spell of 2nd level or lower, the spell creating the light is dispelled. So basically, no one can see shit.
What about radiant monsters?
Yeah, she's
A
my
4th level.
spectral. Yeah. Says it's gleaming.
Yep. Well, it's not been dispelled, but it can't see shit. And there's no light. You can no longer see the creature. It's just like there's no
I can't
light.
see shit anyway.
There's literally, yeah, no, I mean, you're already smothered, but there is no light in the room, pretty much whatsoever.
That's unfortunate.
That kind of fucks us over, I think. Because I could try and counterspell that, but I don't think I can counterspell as a reaction or a reaction to a reaction.
There's a nasty thing about
Yeah,
that somewhere.
because you can counterspell.
What?
Yeah.
You can.
That'd be
Well,
your
like-
reaction for this turn. So if you attack you don't get a reaction.
Well, I could, yeah, use counterspell. I don't think I could use counterspell.
That's the point of counterspell, isn't it?
Well, it's a reaction, but it's kind of an odd thing. Can you use that? I don't know if you can use a reaction to a reaction. I think we
Is
had
that
that problem. That problem before. There was an attack that was a reaction, And I
That's
tried to
not.
react.
That isn't a reaction.
It's a legendary
Her
action.
her action was not a reaction. It's a legendary action. Legendary actions basically allow characters to take actions outside the turn sequence.
There's
So
some
you
really
can.
nasty ones.
So you
So I
can
could-
try and counterspell it if you want.
Yeah, I'll try and counterspell it.
I'm not sure what the target number is for it. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Casting spell 3rd level of lore.
DC's equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
Because it wasn't cast as a spell, it was cast as an ability, so.
Well, then does that not knock it out then if it's an ability rather than a spell?
Level's darkness.
So is that normally? So that's it. What did you roll for the cast?
I haven't rolled it. If it's level 3, I need to roll. Otherwise, it's just automatically stopped.
DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
But that's only if it's a level 4 or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3rd level just snuffs it out. 4th level and above has to roll.
Ah, okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like a DC 13.
Well, it'd be a minimum of 14 if it's a level 4.
I mean, is it not your spell? Counter spell?
No. The higher level counter spell means it can dispel higher level spells easier.
I just mean like the thing says DC equal 10 plus the spell's level. Is it your spell or their spell?
Their spell.
Doesn't that make
Yeah.
it harder for them?
Yeah, because if it's a higher level spell, it's harder for me to stop it. It's me that
Oh,
rolls the DC.
you're making the roll. Sorry, right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got it.
Because-
That made no
because-
sense to me.
Counter spells are the 3rd level spells, so 3rd and below it's get to fuck mode.
I'm not
Or
sure
they-
about this one.
Or they roll it, but if they fail the save, the spell works. If they succeed on the save, so it doesn't matter who rolls it.
That says your spell casting ability. I just didn't quite get that. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it is me that needs to. It's on my spell, yeah.
Yeah.
How good is your counter spell? Rolly.
No, I mean, no, if you don't need to roll anything, it's basically like if the creature's casting a 3rd level spell or lower, the spell fails because you're casting a 3rd level counter spell.
Yeah, no, we're trying to work out the 4th level one. Like, who is it actually? Because it's not really worded. It isn't
Yeah.
actually worded very well for that point.
Yeah, so it's basically you would make a spell check ability with the DC being 10 plus the target spell's level. So if the guy had been casting a level 7 spell, the target number would be 17.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
use a D20 plus your spell casting ability.
So I'm just trying to check about this whole sort of like.
Spell and what?
Oh yeah, no, I get it.
It's missing the word the target's spell level.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's counter spelled. I'll need to do some more reading on that later, but yeah. It's counter spelled, so there is no magical darkness.
Goodbye, darkness, my old friend.
And
Yeah, because counter
Torlin.
spell's powerful, but it's also like it is powerful. It is because it's a level 3 minimum, so it's it burns a lot of spell slots.
Well, level 3 one.
Yeah.
Well, you can cast it higher than that, but it's like level 3 is the minimum, so it's like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not a kind of cheap throwaway spell slot.
Burn them all day. So I'm wrapped in a rug, yeah?
You're wrapped in a rug. You can make a actually, hold on. You're supposed to take...
Don't hurt me.
If Torlin fails this, can he touch it for free? Because it's basically wrapped around him.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what kind of spells can I cast while I'm inside the rug.
It's touched. Just
So take 11 damage.
He does the fancy spell thing. It gets sucked out of its own fabricate anus, but so does Torlin right behind it.
Yeah, because you'll take half damage.
I'd like to get out of this, please.
You can make a DC. So just make a
but not that good.
make a strength check and DC 30. So it's basically like that. So DC 13.
Oh,
You just make it.
Pry it off my body.
The sort of rug unravels and sort of like falls back to the ground. It's now actually just sort of like in that picture pose, sort of like trying to attack you. Like tassels are everywhere, spinning around like they're on nipples and a...
So the doorway is now blocked.
did it just move within 10 feet of your beastie thing?
It's no, it hasn't, because it hasn't moved within it. It's always been there, essentially.
It's never left the range. Wait, does that not mean it's always been in?
It's always been in, but it's only the first time it moves into range.
And that you don't think that means when it's still in the range you would get hit?
No.
It's only when if it moves within the squares of the thing, it takes damage.
Yeah.
It moved, didn't it?
Well, no, it was making an attack against you. It's never moved from its original location. You've just been able to get past it because it was wrapped around you primarily. I was being nice and not locking all 4 of you out of the room.
Yeah. Fair enough. So I've thrown it off. I will do some magic.
Just spin me right round.
Actually, I'll just summon my weapon, my spiritual claw hammer.
How did you find a fucking claw hammer?
Are you sure you're not a warlock?
These are my deity, what's it called? Patrons?
You're summoning stuff and you're like touching people and they just disintegrate. Are you sure you're not a warlock?
Just check out my other spells.
Oh, mate. Your guardian of faith is just a big hammer.
I don't have a claw hammer. That's the closest I can find.
I'll take it. I'll take a swing then.
A pick hammer.
Got to give you control. So hold on. Hold on. So where's it going?
Behind it. So we can get advantage.
What's happened? Oh, what the fuck's happened here? Few seconds, the turn order's gone funky.
Oh.
So I just skip Torlin into the next person.
Yeah.
They're still on him, so that's not a big issue.
Nope, turns over. Fuck you.
Alright, so yeah, so Torlin, you were the guard. To be fair, the guard drakes are dead. So where's so the claw hammer's going into that gap there and is hitting what?
The rug.
Okay, roll to hit.
Hammer some nails into the bastard.
Nail it.
Tack it down. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Torlin the Toolman Taylor.
Exactly.
26. That hits. I'm presuming that's not a crit.
No green. So
So that hits, and it does 10 force damage. Woo. Uh, 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 uh. Was that your
my bonus. Oh, it's rug time.
It's the rug's time. Yes.
Face hugged again.
Yeah, it goes to try and hug you some more,
And there's no resisting this hug. I feel unfair.
and it fails to beat your armor class, so it unsuccessfully smothers you.
Cuddles.
Now it's like now you just feel like you're wrapped up in a warm blanket.
Wait, Axis, no, no.
Still standing tall.
Attles.
Thunder. Wait, no. Rook just flies out the room.
Dodges under some wild swings from a greatsword. Dodges another one. And then, as he dodges, he sweeps at the legs with a longsword.
Just legs.
Sweep the leg.
Fucking
Roll to hit.
all Cobra Kai on us. Let's fucking go. Oh!
I'm guessing you were going one-handed, seeing as you've got your armor class of 18. So
Yeah.
So that's 12 plus 19 points of damage, and it is
Oh, pardon me.
nope, that is bad. Okay.
After evading the first strike, slashes, evades the second one, and stabs the bitch in the back. Or tries to, anyway. With his second attack.
Hit. That fails.
And as his bonus action,
Fingers movement.
Oh, he heals himself.
Heals himself for 4.
yep.
Or is it heals everyone within a... Because I can't remember.
Healing. It's
I
mass
think
healing.
it's
Word.
just himself.
He doesn't have that spell.
A creature of your choice, so it'll be himself. Because he's a selfish bastard.
The minimum amount of healing.
Okay.
That's a
Access.
I now see an unfurled carpet in front of me instead of a guy wearing it like a shawl. So I will unload a couple of arrows into the big motherfucker.
Before you do that,
Okay.
Paul, can you do me a favor? Can you
Yep.
go on Athel's page and burn a first, second, and third level spell slot?
Oh, shite. Hold on.
Just so I don't lose track of.
Hold on. That was spells. Which one's the first?
First, second, and third. One more for each.
You have no third level spell slots left.
Correct.
And you
We're
now
at level
have... You're not back up to 45, are you?
No, I haven't. I can't adjust the health. It's due.
What was he on?
I think it's
He
11,
took
wasn't it?
11, healed 4,
7
so
damage.
minus 7.
Oh shit! I thought you were on the wrong page there.
We lose the roll 20.
That's good. I was like, oh no, it's fucked. Oh, turn order's all fucked. No, it's fine. It's okay. Right. So, Axis.
Get the old bow and arrow out, and give the carpet a couple of bolts. Hopefully,
Check.
trying to pin it
Oh,
to
the page is closed.
ground.
Lower courtyard and gotta find all these character sheets again now. What room is this? 11. Fire to add. Okay, roll to hit.
Phew! 23.
That hits. Its armor class isn't that good, so
It's a rug.
I should fucking hope not.
yeah. I mean, basically, it's a fucking rug. So
It takes 15.
It's a rug with plate mail. Wait, what?
it's a very unhappy. It's now just thread. It's not really a rug. It's pinned to the ground, not moving, not even fluttering in what you would think was the wind.
And just to make sure,
Nothing.
18.
Yeah, it's still not moving.
Still
Seven
dead.
No,
damage.
he's pinning corners,
Yeah.
Yeah.
making sure it's down.
Put that back.
You
in
are
the
a rug, mate.
And to be fair, that's role playing because it's a rug that was just alive. So how do you tell a dead rug from a live rug?
Is it
Yeah, when it was just a rug before, now it's just a rug.
Is it safe?
You spider walk out the room just to be sure.
And for my bonus action, I will do absolutely nothing.
Okay.
Stab the carpet with a sword.
Yeah.
Prod it with another. Actually, prod it with another arrow. It's like
Just to make sure. That worked a treat.
Okay, so
oh, pardon me.
right, so Presmere spews forth. Sorry, leans back and he's going. Ow.
Has been stabbed a few times.
Critical hit.
Sprays forth.
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Yeah, that'll do.
Oops.
Melt apples.
A beam of acid at the person that just did a Oh no, it was Athos. Oh no, it was Athos that did it, wasn't it? Sorry, does it that way.
Through the wall.
Athos needs to make a DC 14 Dex saving throw.
Hey.
Which he does. And takes
Ninja.
Jumps onto the bed to join me, aren't you?
8 damage. Which I will update here.
You'll have to do.
Somehow.
I just saw the fucking spurt come across.
Everyone's spurting shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Mainly politicians, but anyway,
Hey.
let's not digress.
Not yet.
Um,
I said what you did there. That doesn't work, does it?
you feel the whole castle lurch to the side. As
Star
in,
Trek acting.
yeah, it is basically Star Trek. It's not enough to make you sort of like stagger around that much, but you feel it lurch.
Where's the lifeboats?
Turbulence would eat bad.
And Rasmir or she also does this and fails to hit apparently.
She's so disorientated.
Just,
To be honest,
Like,
that's fair enough.
seriously.
She's been fairly violated so far.
Like, it's like she's got +9 to fucking hit and rolls a 3.
so do I, and I still miss them a lot of times as well. If I took my ranking fighter for this level, I'd have +11 to it.
Fucking hell. You just don't miss anymore.
Because I'd take Bowmastery.
You auto hit casters just automatically.
Like a critical failure would hit fucking Caldron.
Really?
I'm going to step up.
Turns on blender mode.
Turn on blender mode.
Prepare the blood.
One.
19.
Misses.
19.
Advantage.
Oh, no hits.
Got red
11
damage.
damage.
Fucking advantage.
Is he still alive?
Yep, still alive.
How are you looking?
Not happy.
Alive and vomiting shit.
Are they still happy?
Fucking thank God.
9 points less happy.
She is. So, as your swipe hits and cuts into Rasmir's body, just little faint, little pricks of red and white light start emanating from various points around her body, and then growing rapidly, and heat comes off the body, and slowly she just turns to ash in front of your eyes and falls to a pile on the floor. And all that is left is a mask, a dragon-headed mask, sitting on top of this pile of ash.
I'm not touching that.
There we are.
Specifically, I'm not.
Axis can't run in fast enough. To
Get it, Selt. Let's go.
Are you picking it up then?
And she did.
I will swaddle it in my cloak.
The new rug you just picked up.
My new rug.
So,
Someone just going to mutter the phrase, "You fool of a took," as he does it.
Full of a took.
Hell, I'll
That was a successful bout of fighting.
I'll give it to my Lord's Lance boys. Yeah.
Fucking wailed on that.
shite.
I like how I managed to it. It's like horrible as well.
It's like, shite, I've done that wrong. Oh well, can't go back now.
She wasn't supposed to.
Melt
into ash.
No, she was supposed to melt into ash.
She wasn't supposed to blast Athos. She was supposed to blast Caldron, because Caldron is the one who did an absolute fuck ton of damage to her.
Yeah. Shotgun her in the side.
Athos just the most recent damage to her.
Short-term memory, that.
A lot of things are going on at the same time.
No, I just that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, fuck.
Should we just not imagine that happening now? Just forget that happened.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
She meant to give us some message before she fucked off to the Netherlands.
No, she dead. She definitely dead. And as you look around the room, you can see there's a chest, like quite a large chest, sitting on the floor.
Time to roll that loot thingy.
We've still got 2 wizards to go.
Yeah, what have they been doing?
Apparently not much.
You haven't heard anything other than the sounds of your own current battle and the whole building shaking. You haven't really heard anything.
Oh,
Oh,
they didn't hear thunderclaps from down the corridor.
No, I mean you've heard muffled noise, like you've heard incredibly loud noises and roars and
there is a dragon fighting downstairs.
yeah, but that's pretty much all you've heard.
Ragnarok is going on downstairs.
So I think we should kind of just go straight for the wizards.
Loot the chest. Let's go. Hopefully that's not a mimic.
Yeah, so the mask is going in my little leather pouch next to my my stuff.
Okay.
Unless there's
So
not
you-
supposed to be a mask, then there is no mask.
Who's looting the chest?
I don't do chests.
Calderon's like, ooh.
Nope. Caldron's like, nope. Caldron's watching towards the door where
Apples.
the wizards are.
Athos is looting the chest.
Athos would loot the chest, yes, he would actually do it.
With a
Okay.
spectral hammer.
Because he's all about the fucking gold, and I want gold, and where's the gold, and
Does he have thieves' tools?
no.
He has a spectral hammer.
Okay.
I just don't think he does. I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
No, because he's not a bard. He's not a
He's not a thief.
Rogue.
Yeah, he's not a
very
rogue.
hard.
he's
Nope.
not a rouge.
Okay. As you try and open it, it doesn't open.
And make the hammer hit it.
He throws a hissy fit, kicks it, bitches, and walks out the room.
You cunts are crap at looting shit.
Give
You
us
know
the
she would go,
shiny.
Most people would just go, oh, let's make an investigation check. Is it trapped? No. Okay, right, let's try and pick the lock anyway. Yeah.
Well, technically,
it's-
like we're expecting a big ass fight right now, so it's not the kind of
Yeah, like smash it
snoop
open.
around the
Go.
room looking nicely. It's like, no, we're expecting a fucking dragon up here any minute.
Okay.
So we hit
Alright,
the
okay.
hammer.
So you move out of the room.
I want to hit it with a hammer.
Okay, well roll to hit it with a hammer then.
Yay! Let me find my hammer. Smash.
You hit it with the hammer. The lock pops open. Make a Constitution saving throw.
My hammer does it though. I don't need to touch the hammer to make it attack anyone. I'm outside the room still.
You're still outside the room. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not an idiot.
So,
Wow. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it doesn't actually. Yeah. No, it pops open. I didn't hear what you said, so
Is it spectral weapon, so you don't kill my hammer?
no. So
Athos
yeah,
runs
the
back in
chest
the room.
pops open.
Athos runs back in the room and dives in the chest.
The chest is empty.
gets a
Aw.
lung full of fucking whatever came out of it.
Gets a lot more swearing at it. Vicious mockery as a cantrip is cast at the chest.
Fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Yep. And Axis, you feel the bag that you just put the dragon mask into get lighter. As the chest popped open, you felt the bag that you put the dragon mask into get lighter on your person.
I am confused.
I look into it.
The dragon mask is no longer there.
Oh, what a surprise!
Tell the breeze.
Color me surprised.
Alright, we just murder fucked some dragons.
Someone's jacked my shit.
Okay, so what you're doing then?
Have having a look what's happened up north, I guess.
The one magical item I get.
It's his turn.
Me too.
We wander outside and see if there's still a seal of warding on the floor and some webs on a door.
There is still a seal of warding on the floor and some webs on the door. And you feel the wind. You're kind of inside now. You suddenly feel the building lurch, the castle lurch forward, and again, now make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't wanna.
And I can't do dexterity.
All of us.
Yeah, everyone.
Ugh. A 4 and a 2.
Athel stumbles to the ground, rolls down towards the glyph of warding.
Oh.
How far would he fucking roll? It's not gonna explode until I tell it to explode.
No, I mean, he doesn't get close. He rolls down towards it.
It's just like dramatic, like.
Yeah. Everyone else sort of stumbles forward a little bit and gathers their feet, but you can definitely tell that you were on a descent.
Ruh-roh.
Well, Athos was still throwing a tantrum, so he probably jumped off.
Hey,
his
it works.
Copyright infringement.
They're welcome.
Well,
Slash
nice to go
me.
about it, eh?
Right. Yes, so you can tell that the building is under descent, but the web area seems undisturbed, and the glyph of warding has not been disturbed either. From around the building, or from through the doors behind it, you can hear the hordes of kobolds chittering as they've scattered across the room, and you can just hear their manic chittering and chattering. They're all
They weren't
fucking
kobolds.
disturbed.
I thought they were gargoyles.
Sorry?
I thought they were gargoyles, wizards, and a horse skull.
No, behind you. From the door
Oh,
behind you,
the kitchen.
you can hear the chittering of the kobolds that were in the kitchen,
Ah,
sort of screaming and running and...
I closed the door.
I don't know where they're trying to go.
So-
I go back and close the door.
So you're heading towards the wizard's room, are you?
Yeah. How do we convince him to come outside?
I think we just go in the room. It's a question of
Knocking- we're knocking.
they at this point don't know we're dangerous to them because they haven't come out the room and seen us killing everyone yet.
They gotta suspect something's up.
They suspect something, so we go in like, oh my god, looking fairly flustered.
We'll clear this up and then we'll burst in. Oh, fuck. And then there's TMB from the background. Lads, motherfucker.
So, there's that. Yeah, okay. So
Unless
you head towards the room. You
Caldron stops concentrating on the spell of webs, and the web spell disappears.
Okay. Got to remember to put markers on you guys when you've got concentration up.
You've got lovely new markers and everything, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I've got like a fist right now.
You shouldn't have
Yeah,
a fist.
You still got
But
scarf
actually-
in your hair.
Actually, yeah, the fist can go now.
So, yeah, you're not constantly grappled.
We're done fisting.
Gun got fisted, mate.
Is your guardian gone?
That can't move, so yeah, or it lasts for 8 hours, so it stays there just in case.
Okay.
It's a nasty surprise for anyone who goes in the room.
What is this pretty angel? Wah!
Okay.
Hits
Right,
the
that's
car
fine.
and gets back up. Tears through its
That's okay.
bindings.
As you enter the room, you hear an almighty blood-curdling scream and a roar from above. Well, actually, it's probably more to your... Like, it's almost like it's permeating through the ice walls of the castle.
Yeah, I'm losing track of where we are.
Because it's technically it's probably about the same height as you are on the map.
Wait for giant claws to swing through the walls.
How do you delete stuff you've drawn?
Select, delete it.
Yeah, you got a box.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just don't highlight your character. Just don't delete your
Bye-bye.
character, as I have done once. many moons ago, when we first started doing this, when we were drawing penises everywhere.
I mean, it's not that long ago. Sorry, there's like... Everything is so scattered across the fucking fleet, it's ridiculous.
Bursting in Lord Alliance motherfuckers, or we're just like...
Rurik, I think this door is yours.
Oh, you get to open the door, mate.
This one.
It was unlocked, but yeah, so you can just wander in.
Yeah. We're just gonna walk in and do the whole, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah.
Deal.
Follow us, run ahead 20 feet.
Same as the last room.
We try and get as close to someone as possible.
And then just punch it in the face. If there is.
Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on?
You can't punch that in the face.
No.
Yeah, it's a gargoyle.
It's a gargoyle, so we don't know that's a creature yet.
Okay,
I mean, we've
so
seen them before.
you've run in. Okay, so as you enter the room, you realise you feel the wind buffeting your face as basically the wall directly to your north along here is missing.
Yep.
So there's just wind streaming in, and you can see the ground getting closer and closer as the castle is on its descent into the side of a mountain. The wind is buffeting your face, and there is absolutely no sign of any wizards in this room whatsoever.
Oh, God damn it. All our friends.
Yeah, and the ground is getting ever closer by the second.
Can we harness these gargoyles to fly?
I'm going to go with no, because we still think they're statues.
Why would we? We've met gargoyles before.
Yeah, we're suspicious of them, but...
I'm fucking... Who has gargoyles inside a building?
Have you seen... do you not remember the decorations of this room? What's lining
Oh,
the
yeah,
roof?
there's like the horse heads, isn't it?
Yeah, skulls and shit.
Horse skulls.
This room looks pretty freaky to begin with.
But this is clashing. This is clashing genres of creepy, right?
Yeah.
So
Feng shui of this
the
room.
ground's still getting ever closer.
Well, we don't have a lifeboat, so we're just gonna die, Paul.
It looks maybe... I don't know. I know, but it's a fucking big castle.
Oh, and we killed the flying carpet, didn't we?
I think we should
Run to the other side.
And you're literally... You can see the ground approaching the fucking bit in front of
Did you
you.
do the thing that happens when you're in an elevator if you jump the moment it hits the ground?
I knew someone was going to say that. I fucking knew it. Because if no one said it, I was going to say it.
At least two of you have got the right idea.
Fucking running the fuck away.
Yep.
Right,
I don't see that
we
helping
find
us,
the
though.
highest point.
Hello,
away from
kobolds.
Running as furthest away from that as possible. Yeah, I think Caldron's going to try and run upstairs.
Yeah. Head towards the secret stairs that no one else saw, but we saw.
Fucking run! Oh shit.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Run!
Just every door we're going to. What's going on?
So you start booking it away from the from that room, which appears to be the one that's likely to make contact with the ground first.
Stay there and embrace death.
And you start making your way. Where are you going?
Really,
Are
you
you
just standing there going, we caused all of this.
Yeah.
are you making your way up the stairs, or
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think
I
down
think
makes
so,
much
like-
difference, to be honest.
Yeah, I think up's probably the better. If we're about to crash, up and south of where we currently are. If the north part's about to hit the ground first.
We always could sort out the dragon, couldn't we? We could always just get the final hit and get all that experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cunning plan.
Go upstairs, wait till we hit the ground, then go downstairs, and then kill the dying dragon.
Just tag the dragon, let someone else kill it.
It's like current where you just need to tag it and we're fine.
It's not fucking Warcraft or Neverwinter. It's not like the last person to get the fucking hit does the kill.
Old
You know,
school.
Rurik got some kill steals in that last room.
Okay, so you make your way up the stairs to the upper courtyard, and I will just go and switch over to that map again. Oh, that's not where it is.
Magically back here.
That's right, we're on the wrong side of where we would actually be.
If we hold on tight to a ballista bolt and somebody fires it, can we escape that way?
Oh, remember that mission in WoW where you surfed the?
Yeah, let's do that.
So, the mountains are now looming really close. It's like you must be seconds away from impacting the mountain. And you hear a loud crash, and everyone make a dexterity saving throw. Bits of ice are falling from the sky around you, large boulders and things hitting the ground, smashing next to you, as you all critically fail to get out of the way of the falling boulders of ice.
He's not critically.
But at least
Orland.
3 of you do.
No, I've got a -1, that's all.
-1.
Caldron rolled a 2.
Yeah, we both technically not critically failed.
So, Torlin takes 11 points of damage, and Caldron takes 10, and Athels takes 11. As large boulders of ice sort of smash into the ground, and it's the shards of the ice. It's not like you're getting crushed by the ice, it's like as it hits, the shards of ice splinter off and shower you with the glassy, icy substance. Everyone else is is okay. And you notice that the large central tower of the courtyard is sort of, as you look up, it's exploding, and there's a dragon flying out and away,
So he didn't take care of the dragon.
making a great escape.
No,
Get a kill still. Go, fire.
It sounds like
Fucking
Yeah.
loser.
sounds like the dragon just fucked a giant and several ogres.
Yeah. Well, it's weird dragons have run away in this fucking game.
Well, as you say that, the
Oh.
castle plows into the side of a mountain. You hear the scraping of the underside of the castle hitting the bedrock of the mountain, and it slowly grinds to a halt, crashing as it lurches violently from side to side.
Now it's Star Trek time, yeah?
Yeah, now it's Star Trek time, yeah.
The console.
Eventually coming to a rest, forming a new castle/peak in this desolate mountain range.
Yes.
Which you can't particularly see well from your viewpoint because of the ice walls around you.
I still have no fucking idea where we are.
Even further away from where we fucking did think we were.
Not a clue
I
anymore.
mean, you were going north, I think.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah.
yeah, I did say it was going north from a
Yeah.
snowy area, so
From where you are, there's just the residents of the castle are just booking it everywhere, running, trying to get off the castle. Some of them are climbing up the stairs to get onto the walls and things, and it's not ending well. But they're basically not paying any attention to you whatsoever.
I think we should walk out like fucking dudes and then make a joke about insurance claims or something like that.
We should definitely leave. I don't think the giant will be happy with us.
I think the giant's
We're
probably
fucking dead.
And
One of
if
the two.
considering it's crashed, I'm going to decide that the castle's probably not going to be stable for much longer.
And his wife's probably dead.
Yeah, it's probably going to disintegrate quite soon, so we probably do not want to be here.
Let's run.
Go right and rob the giant.
I would say go upslope from where we've crashed, if there is an
Yes.
upslope, and then see what happens to the castle.
Yeah.
So, from where you are, you'd have to go back down. Or you could, actually, what you could do is you could go up the walls to the south, and then wander around the wall, and then from there, get out onto the slope of the mountain. It's maybe like a 20-foot, 30-foot drop. but you get back down onto the mountain because it's kind of it's hard to say, but it's like it's sort of wedged itself into the mountain.
Good news, lads.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
Yeah.
I'm a natural mountain explorer.
Yay! Lead the way. We do that.
Okay, now
The thing you just said, we do that.
I can.
Okay,
Explore.
so you eventually make your way down. The castle seems stable. It's not really disintegrating. The weather around here is cold. There's snow on the ground, and the mountains are tree-lined, except for quite a large, sort of like, I don't know, couple of kilometre long trench. There's now a new valley in this mountain range.
Was that old Star Trek movie when they land Enterprise and?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Generations, wasn't it?
Yep,
I
think so.
Kirk.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
they've done it
but-
twice.
Anyway,
They do it all the time.
and you find yourself on a mountain with no idea where in Faerun you actually are.
And that's where we leave it.
Actually, yes, that's where we leave it.
The shot is me checking my bag, realizing there's nothing there. Damn it!
But I'll give you a few minutes to sort of like digest. You're sort of trying to figure out what happened, but
That's
I mean, you can all roleplay that sort of shit. So
awesome.
I take no responsibility for this shit.
Yeah.
It was definitely the dwarfs.
It was definitely the bard.
Yeah.
So it would appear the giant could not, in fact, take a dragon. Not even.
I mean,
close.
no, I mean, from where you're standing, there's a dragon sort of semi-circling overhead, but he's not really paying much attention. He's just sort of like, you can see the shape really high in the sky.
But he looked wounded when he left.
You weren't really paying that much
Yeah.
attention because of
I was
all the
being hit by
falling
ice.
ice blocks.
Wow.
Jesus.
I think we saved the day.
I'm alive.
Most
Well, I think we've achieved what we set out to do, and I think that takes a lot of guts and determination. So yeah, good work, guys. Good work. Good work. Good hustle.
high
Yeah.
five all around.
We've got
think-
lots of information now in the cult. We should probably get it back to the Lord's Lines.
I think
Does
And
anyone know
And
which direction that
report how
is?
freaking awesome we are.
we should
You-
put a flag in here saying this is now ours.
If you make a survival check,
Can the ranger do it for us?
Do it for myself.
I think everyone would be doing this one.
I don't want to.
I thought I'd start taking notes.
The best
Yeah.
dice we've rolled all fucking time.
18, 20, and 20. You don't know where exactly you are, but you know which way is north.
Axis in your natural habitat. Fucked it.
Oh, I've got to spend an hour here, mate. I've not been an hour.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Halfway down the mountain. I know where we are now.
I know. Look at all the shit I found.
Now, I actually can't remember which sort of mountains ranges you're supposed to be in, but I know where I'm putting you, so...
It's alright, because we have no fucking idea at all.
Literally.
no,
half an
you're...
hour from Fanny Delver.
No, you're... No, I mean, this land isn't familiar to... DOS, to Axis, or... Shut up, cat, for fuck's sake. Jesus.
Completely undermined by your cat.
Fucking hell. Cunt. I'm trying to remember where y'all are from.
The woods.
Some woods.
Yeah, I know, but it's like no one's really put down an actual place of birth, I don't think.
I was from
I
a
have.
monastery.
I don't know
monastery.
anything about the world.
You just made your one up, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're a mountain dwarf.
Uh-huh.
Um,
From Dunhold.
Is that an actual place, or is that just one you made up?
I pulled it out of my arse.
Okay, that doesn't help me then.
Just change the name of a place.
Anything apart from Neverwinter, everything else has changed.
Actually,
Waterdeep.
fuck it. Portland's getting a background. These mountains look familiar to you. You think you've seen them before.
From the books I read.
Possibly.
The backstory so far is that I came from a monastery. There's more to it, but that's like I grew up in a monastery somewhere. I could have come from the mountains though, so I didn't put that part on.
The castle's just landed on the monastery.
And now you spend the rest of the series seeking adventure for your monastery that's been destroyed.
Why you?
Because you're a hill dwarf. But you do recognise these mountains.
They're a bit above my pay grade, but I'm pretty sure they're mountains.
Well, you're pretty sure that you're in the spine of the world,
That sounds nice.
which is about as far north as you can get without... yeah, it's about as far north as you can get.
Does it have a slip disc now?
No, actually, it's just readjusted it nicely.
Oh yeah.
I needed that. Oh.
Oh no, wait, yeah, I got
You
it.
gain the blessing of the mountain.
Yep. Yep. So that is where we will leave the adventures of the Murdur Cru. For now, they will return once I've psyched myself up to carry on the story.
To be honest,
But-
we have been doing this story for, well, these characters and this kind of progression for a fucking long time.
Yeah, I mean, there was a long time off as well, but yeah. But anyway, that's where we will end it for this evening with, I don't know, has disaster been averted? I don't think they know. I don't think they know if they've actually been successful in their mission or not.
Caldron's happy.
I don't think they even know what their mission
They were
was.
successful in disrupting the dragon's attempt at raising what's his
Dragons?
jocks or jocks.
There's degrees of success, I suppose.
We've
We
killed
succeeded
some
someone's mission.
high-named ranking faces by all accounts. Crashed burned a lodge, disrupted a complete feed of weapons, created a rebellion in one of their outposts, and crashed their fucking flying castle into the spine of the world. Nah, you're right. We probably fucking missed the point, haven't we?
Swings and roundabouts.
If this
Anyway.
is an instant for the cult, the cult's won.
Yeah. I think we'll be back next week. I don't know, but it won't be with the Murdur Cru. Whatever happens.
I'll be with Fairgar and friends.
It might well be with the Heroes of Hammerguard. There's a nod of agreement. We will be back next week with the Heroes of Hammerguard. Thanks and good night, folks.
Bye.